yourself in the place where you do not get carried away, because sometimes you have to minister every other week, and there's a point where people feel you to the point where you don't even know when you're filled, when you're running on empty, when you're running on red, and then it's something you get used to over time. So you keep delivering, whereas you're burning out. How should a music minister handle that?
All right. So I feel like a calling. We talked about calling earlier. I feel like a calling is I don't want to use the word a cause, but I think that if you see a calling for what it is, it comes with more challenges than blessings in quotes. So the idea is that your ability to surmount those challenges is what will bring you to where you enjoy the blessing. So is more of it fights than it's an opportunity to celebrate some victory. You get what I'm saying? So somebody who's an artist is going to suffer more challenges compared to somebody who's just there and maintaining a relationship with God. Why? Because you are already in the place where people are always seeing you.
Yeah.
And people are going to judge you from what they see. So you can easily be deceived because people will give you flowers that you may not deserve because of what they see you giving out that looks good to them, especially when it's entertainment, because no matter how you see it, it's this sort of entertainment. So, and people appreciate it when people are able to deliver some level of dopamine, emotions, real good emotions to them. So they can equate you, they can put you somewhere that you are not. So that puts you in a very bad place, because if you don't have people who can tell you the truth, or you're not true to yourself, you can just be running wild and until there's actually nothing to give. I personally believe that once you come in the name of God as a Christian artist or Christian musician, whatever it is you want to call, minister, whatever it is you want to call yourself, you are drawing directly from someone who is supposed to be God, and that person is informing the decisions of your art. And when I say decision, I mean that this person is inspiring it. So you cannot play you cannot treat that relationship casually, because everything rises and falls on the success of that relationship. And the best story in scriptures I like to reference in this kind of discussions, is the story of Mary and Martha. The Bible says that Jesus came to see them, and I think Mary was with him in the parlor, and they were just in scriptures, possibly anything he must have been saying must have been something that was God inclined and stuff. But Martha was cooking for him, and the Bible says that Martha comes out and asks Jesus that, why is Mary talking to him when she needs to be there? In fact, she was like scolding Mary, and Jesus' response was the answer to these questions that we have here. Jesus was telling Martha, right, that Mary had chosen the best part, and from his description, the best part was Mary sitting with him. So it meant that Jesus preferred to feed them than get fed.
Wow.
So you don't want to think that God needs you out there to do work for him when he has not worked on you. So he's more interested in giving you than he wants you to give to people, because if he can lock down giving to people
this is super profound. Thank you so much, Daytree. This is seriously profound.